Yes. Big up your chest. One love to everybody. One love. One love. Yes, so how you doing? How is your day today? I want to talk briefly. No long thing. I'm not staying for too long. Leave it. No long thing, like I said, no long thing. I'm not going to be here forever. You understand? We came to this world and one day we shall return. Where we're going?
We shall return.
I don't know. Sorry. Why is this one talking after me? Hey, Osanobua. Yes, we are here. Just waiting to put this one up and then we shall start. I'm not going to be long today. Yes, I'm not going to be long. I want to talk briefly today about, actually I want to talk about two things, but I think I'm going to talk about one today. Next time when I come on again, I'll talk about the second. The first one, sorry, I'm still waiting for traffic. I'm getting people on. Now, the last one is Facebook. YouTube is on. TikTok is on. Now, it's time for Facebook. Facebook, wahala. Wahala, wahala, wahala. Facebook. But I'm going to be on now. Yeah. As I was saying, today I want to talk about two things. The first one is, what are your routines when you wake up every morning? Is it the same or you change it day by day? Do you change it day by day or, sorry, Facebook, they mess up. You no connect. Facebook don't connect. What's this? What are you saying? Can't start a live video. Why? What can I do your Facebook? Facebook. Sorry. Facebook is not connecting. I don't know why I can't start. But now I'm problem with that. Okay, yeah. Why am I worrying myself? Yes, Instagram mini. Let me take the mobile for Facebook off and use the Instagram. I think it's afternoon now, yeah? Good afternoon in London and wherever you are, good day. It might be good evening, safe. Some people, it might be good night, safe. But anyway, we day here. We are still here. How are you doing today? How's your day going? Huh? How's your day going? Oh? How's your day going? Oh? You know, hear my accent. How's your day going? Oh? Trust me, accent na accent. Now your culture. Don't be ashamed. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. There are some people, they learn other people's culture. Trust me. I remember when one of my daughters was about to travel to Nicaragua. In Nicaragua, they speak, I think, Spanish or something. She had to learn it. I'm telling you, she learned how to speak Spanish before she traveled there. She was going there for, I think, 3 months. She was doing some training, yeah, excursion or charity work or whatever you want to call it. So she learned how to speak Spanish. Yeah. So the point is, whatever you want in life, wherever you want to be, you can be wherever you want to be. Remember this song? I know you can be whatever you want to be. If I what? Continue. You don't do. So, whatever you want to do, be in life, you can be. If you want to be a millionaire, you can be a millionaire. But you have to learn patience. Patience is very virtual. It's very compulsory to be patient in life. You understand? If you want to be a doctor, you know you have to go to university, you have to read for some years. I don't know how many years to be a doctor. Maybe some people might say 5 years, some people might say 4, some people might say 8, depending on what you're studying. Yes, big up your chest, everyone. How you doing today? So anybody can be whoever they want to be. That's the topic. That's the main thing. You can be wherever you want to be. You have to be patient. You concentrate. Use your brain. You understand? Sharp, sharp. You must be sharp. You must be smart about it. Richard Branson, he didn't start as a billionaire. He started from the bottom, and he grew until he became a rich man. Simple. So when you look at that, you look at rich people, learn about their story, how they became somebody, a rich person or rich people, whatever you want to say. So that's the way it is. I know I talk slow, but I'm not going to bore you. That's why I'm not going to stay here for too long. Straight to the point. You know what? One thing I've learned in life is, okay, let me reintroduce because we get new people every day. I'm a 60-year-old man. 60-year-old man this year. You can see my face. 60-year-old man. Do I look it? Don't I? Trust me. Nah, shaving powder. I shave. But I'm 60 in 2025. 60. Now you will say, you will knock me out, you will criticize me, you will do whatever you want to do, but I don't care. I've had business before, and I've worked hard. I was a civil servant, I was a bus driver, I've done so many things in the UK, obviously, when you've been living in the UK for many years, yes. Yeah. I know lazy, trust me, I know lazy. Maybe one day when I die, you will watch this video. Oh, I will have loved to meet this man, but shame is gone. But when you watch this video, I will tell you, I'm not lazy. You can ask my friends, my colleagues, my family. I'm not lazy. I'm always working. But now, I'm fully retired. Due to COVID knocked me out completely. So at the moment, I'm having kidney issue. Imagine, there was a time I interviewed a popular Nigerian DJ who came to UK. I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name. I interviewed him. He had kidney issue and he got a transplant. Yeah, he got a transplant and he came to UK. And I interviewed him. I was in uni at that time. I was in university. I interviewed him. So now he's dead. May his soul rest in peace. But the point is, whatever happened to you, move on. Whatever you want to do, move on. Carry on. Nobody has the key to your destination. What I want to say now, or what I want you to do is, whatever part of the world that you are watching me now or that you live now, wherever part, wherever you live now and you're watching me, if you are unemployed, I want to gear you up. Oh, trust me, I want to gear you up. I may not be speaking like a journalist because I just want everybody to understand what I'm saying. I want everybody to learn, young, old, wherever. Learn from this, yeah? If you are in a country, you do not have a job. At the moment, I don't have a job, yeah? It's not that I'm unemployed. Yes, I'm unemployed, but it's not that I'm unemployed. I'm retired, so I don't have a job. So no income is coming in from anywhere. Anywhere, no income is coming now. But do you know what? I want to do something, and I want you to try it too. I want to do it with you. You can be anybody, whatever you want to be. Now, I think I'm going to force myself to start a business and mark it. Mark today down. The business is going to be successful. Yeah, it's going to be successful. Trust me, I'm laughing because I want you to take life easy. Nothing is too hard in this world. Trust me. It's all determination. Consistency is very important. Try it though. I'm still saying it. Try it. Be consistent in whatever you want to do. You'll be successful. Trust me. Inconsistency is the devil of a business. Is what brings setback. Now, before I go on, I want to say it's not going to be easy. Oh. It's not going to be easy. Oh. Nothing is easy in this life. Oh. There's nothing that's easy. Ask a millionaire today, he will tell you his own story. Nothing is easy. It's not easy for everybody. You understand? You will go through a lot of turbulence in your business. Today you will make money, tomorrow you might not. You know, turbulence happen in everybody. No be evil. Oh. The funniest thing about I wanted to say Africans, but I'm not addressing Africans only. The problem with humans is when they have turbulence in their business. Say, for example, the business is moving forward the way you plan it. You start thinking, I want evil, is what do they call evil people? Village people. Like, it's voodoo. They're using voodoo on me. Trust me. In this world, everything is not about voodoo. Trust me. Even English people, they have bad business sometimes. You understand? And they don't think it's voodoo that is causing it. They think they have to this word is very hard for me now. Re-strategize. Yeah. Re-strategize. Yeah. The word is not easy for me. Re-strategize. So just think what you are doing wrong, review the business, what you are doing wrong, what can you do more, what can you throw in, what can you take out, because there's something making the business to go down or to not making huge profit. When, let me nail this, yeah. When you start a business, yeah, don't expect money, huge money when you start. According to the people that I've spoken to in the past, and these are successful businessmen and women, do you know, they said to me that their business started. Let me go and get my glasses because I like to read comments and whoever is logged on. Okay, let me see. Uh, I'm going to go and get my glasses. Just give me like 2 minutes. Okay. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm back. I need music here. Oh. Wait till they happen. I need to play music here. My show is very boring nowadays because there's no music. And I was a DJ. DJ where no music or where no they play music. 60-year-old man. Where was I? Where was I? I'm trying to read this person. Okay, Dove CFR. I see you. Dove CFR. I see you. Okay, somebody wants to join in. Let me add somebody again on TikTok. Chantel294. Chantel294. I see you. How are you? How's your day? How's your day going? So, if you are starting a business, always start a business. Oh, how can I describe this? Start from the scratch and then grow the business. You don't say this is business. You don't, no, let me use this one. Say this is the business you're starting. You're starting from the scratch. Then you grow it, you build it. You build the business. Gradually, you go through, like I said before, you go through turbulence. Then, one day, the business will become big. Or, better still, bigger than this. I'm becoming big. That's how you become a millionaire, billionaire. You don't become a billionaire today. It takes time. Ewa told me, wow, it's been a long time. Ewa told me, trust me, I'm so happy to have you today. So you start the business from the bottom. Don't expect the business to rise suddenly. Remember the popular saying, Rome was not built in a day. Yeah, Rome can never be built in a day. It takes time. It's like, let me use this sample of a child. Today, a toddler, a baby is born as a toddler. That baby will have to learn how to crawl, then learn how to stand up. Then one day, the baby will start talking. Then the baby will grow up, become a boy or girl. Then the baby will become father or mother. Then remember, it's a circle. Then that baby will become an adult, become a 60-year-old, 70, 80, and many years in life. Yeah? But eventually, the baby will die. Now, listen to this. That business, when you start it, you start with small amount. Let me just silence my telly. Yeah. So the business will start little. You can invest small, like little money into the business. Little money. Don't put, I'm just advising you, if you have it, you can put everything you've got to. You understand? I'm just advising you because not many people have money nowadays, especially in this economy. You understand? So if I say don't put big money to start business, you should know what I mean. Start the business with little money. Let me use, I don't know how much you can use it to start a business in UK. I cannot start a business now in UK. I used to have a business in the UK before, and I used to have one in Nigeria as well. But now, with the economy now, and with me being a retired man, I cannot start a business in UK. But I can start business in Nigeria, where the money is simple. Um, I can I can get a shop. For example, I'm using a shop. I won't want to advise anybody to start a business from home. Yes, you can do it. But me, my vision is not starting a business from home. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Ewa Tomi. Thank you for responding. Yeah. So my own vision is not to start a business from home. You understand? Yeah, this is my home, it's my living room. If I want, I can use it as a business, but I'm not going to do it. You understand? There's something about me. I don't mix business with pleasure. Home is where you rest, you relax, you rest your mind. You understand? I can't think of business when I'm in the house. You understand? I can only talk about business. I hi everybody on TikTok, hi everybody on Facebook. So as I was saying, just get a small shop. I want somebody to give me an idea how much is it to get a shop in Nigeria. I used to have a shop in Nigeria, but that was like 2016. 2016. I closed the business in I think 2020. Yeah, 2020. So it just went on for 4 years. And obviously the reason was because I wasn't living in Nigeria, you understand. In business, you have to monitor the business, but there are other ways to monitor the business now, but I didn't know that then. You understand? Even if you monitor it, you will still see some people that will want to rip you off somehow. It's part of business. Trust me. So when you start the business, you have to be consistent. If you are not making money, I'm not saying go and do ritual. You have to re-strategize, market, do the necessary work, the legal necessary work. Legal, you understand? To promote the business, to make sure, think about what you can add to the business that other people in the same line of business which you are not doing. Think, put it in. Even if it costs you extra, put it in because the reward in future will be big. Trust me, it will be big. So concentrate, take it easy, take life easy. You understand? Don't expect profit straight away. Just put in your best. You understand? Don't don't be scared. Don't let anybody intimidate you. Because you have some friends, they will say, oh, yeah, what do people, bad mouth people. Yeah, you can never make it. There's somebody doing the same business. They're bigger than you. Nobody is bigger than anybody. The only person that is bigger than you is God. Chineke. Oh, let me just read from Ewatomi. Depends on location. Range is 350K. Okay. 350K. Wow. Okay, what about me? I got my the rent for my business was actually it started from 70,000 and it went up to I think 250 every month. Hmm? What about that? 250. And the business I got a bigger hall. I mean a bigger place. That's why it went up. But it was 70. But think about the years. That year, yeah, uh, that year was like, there's no risk where there was recession, but now as we are experiencing now, say economy don't japa. I'm telling you. So, but in those days, you can look out for it, any location, but you must do your what's it called? There's something. Is it surveillance? Let me say it in simple English. Look for an area where business is booming. I believe the best thing is also look at where your shop is going to be located. It should be located close to the main road where people go they walk past, where they go they see. But yes, expect big charges for that. You understand? But you will eventually one day you make it back. Thank you, everybody. On TikTok, tap, double tap. Send diamonds, send roses, send everything, anything you want to send, just send it. So, and on YouTube, thank you. So, look for that area where business will boom. Simple. So, then consistency. The main thing, the only thing that I want to advise people about is don't expect sudden money. Don't expect sudden profit. Don't expect, you understand, in life, the problem we're having in Nigeria, where my country, I don't know what countries you all are from, my countries is, people want to make it on time, like they want to make sharp money. That's why they indulge into different things, including evil. I'm telling you, if you have a mind like me, a mind like my mind, I take life easy. Trust me. I'm not looking for sharp money. Of course, all of us, we want to make money. We want to be a millionaire. You want to be rich. But I'm contented. Start a business. Put in mind consistency. Do it. Don't give up. You understand? It takes a man or woman to become a millionaire when you concentrate and you don't give up. Never give up in anything you're doing. Like I use the word turbulence, there's turbulence. Let me give you an example, a real life example. I don't know this woman, no, but I've heard this story. I don't know if the woman is still alive or she's dead. I can't remember. But this woman, let me assume that she's still alive. She's an illiterate. You know what I mean by illiterate? She didn't go to school. So she started selling akara. What's akara in English, no? Hey, akara, oh, what's akara in English? Bean something, bean cake. Is it bean cake? If I'm wrong, please correct me. Oh. Akara. She started selling akara in Ibadan. That's another state in Nigeria, Ibadan. She started selling it. From the selling of akara, she became rich through selling akara. Do you know how? Do you know why? But I'm assuming because she started small and she built it. That's what she wanted to do. She concentrated and she became big. And another example was a woman too. Why is it that women are doing well now? Congratulations to women. Happy Women's Day. Women are trying, trust me. Trust me. That's why they always say behind a successful man, there is a strong lady. You know, Jonathan, Apeches. When I say Jonathan, you know what I mean. Ex-president of Nigeria and the wife. You see? So, congratulations to all women. You women are trying. Women, we are trying to. So, I can't knock men down. You understand? But we've always known that men, they build their castle, or the king of the castle. We all do, we know that. But not necessarily nowadays. There's a serious competition between men and women. But as I was saying, one was selling amala. From that amala, she became rich. You understand? Whatever you're doing, consistency, don't forget that too. It's not a play, it's not a joke word. Don't joke with it at all. Consistency. You must be determined to be successful. This is what I want to do, and I want to do everything legally. I'm a big fan of doing something legal. So that's why I will keep repeating it. I want to be successful in what I'm doing, so you do it legally. So as we've heard from Sister Iwatomi, 300 and something naira, thousand naira to open a shop. I know that's a lot, but let's look for something smaller. Have a budget of, I don't know. I'm going to use my real life as an example. Like I said, I had a shop or office. Obviously, I use it for online radio. So, and it cost me, at that time it was 70,000 per month. But later on, we became bigger. Then we got a bigger place again for 250, 250, 220, 250. I can't remember how much. So because the place was big, it's got a reception area, and then it's got a studio, and it's got a private toilet and private, what's it called? Well, private room for utility. So, yeah, including kitchen. It's got everything there. So we made use of it. You understand? Okay. I see you. Thank you very much. So if you get that, Michael Starling, I see you. Yeah, I'm familiar. Old people. These people, Ewatomi, Michael Starling, and many others, they've been with me on Instagram for a long time, trust me. I haven't been coming to Instagram. There's a new kid in town now, TikTok. So I have TikTok now. I've always been on TikTok all the time. Today I just say, where are my friends? Let me just, don't let them go like that. You must reunite. You understand? I must reunite with you. I think I need to do a reunite party, if there's anything like that. Yeah, I think I should do that. So the business, consistency, you go through turbulence, you understand, but keep it going, be stable. Trust me, you go sing Hallelujah. If you are a Christian or if you are Muslim, God will bless you. Inshallah. So don't give up. Simple as that. But be determined. There's nothing that you cannot do. I sang the song before. I didn't sing it properly, but if you know I can do whatever I want to do, something like that. If I work hard for it, I can, whatever. I can't remember the song. It's an old school. So you can do whatever you want to do. Be determined, concentrate, focus. You understand? Focus. Don't give up. Don't let anybody side talk you to give up. No. Focus. Stick your head to it. If it's this small money you have, put it in and the money will multiply in future if you are consistent and thinking. Thinking doesn't cost any money, It doesn't cost money, thinking. Just think, say for example, as I'm talking now, what business would I love to do now or start as I'm talking? Maybe I can have a fashion design shop in Nigeria. Yeah, look at it now. You see, the way I'm thinking now, I know I'm a poor man. As a poor man, think poor. Trust me, think poor. Because if you go and get a shop like Sister Ewatomi said, you can get a shop of 350K. I think it's per year, yeah. 350K per year. Who's good in maths? Please divide 360 or 350K times divided by 12. So we know how much you are paying. I'm sorry, I don't have a calculator here. Let me see. So that you will know how much you'll be paying every month. I'm looking for calculator. If I can't find it, that would be, okay, I got it. Okay, 350,000 divided by 12 that's under 30,000 every month. Yeah, 30,000 every month. Yeah. So think about, so the way I'm thinking, you all know what you want to do in life. Yeah. Me, let me say this again. Before you start, let me see who wants to join me on TikTok. Is anybody there who wants to join me? Yes. Yeah. I've invited somebody on TikTok. Okay. So if you are paying, how much did I say now? How much did I? Under 30,000 every month. You must pay 30,000 to pay your rent. Work it out. So apart from the rent, you have to pay for electricity bill. You understand? I don't know if you will pay for cooker or gas, sorry. Yeah, I don't know if you pay for gas, but you have to think about that. Like I said, me, I'm thinking of fashion design. Yeah. Fashion design, it's not me who's going to be working there. I'm going to employ fashion designers to work there. So I don't need to buy anything. The only thing I need to buy, put in the shop is machine, sewing machine, table, iron, maybe air conditioner, and maybe what's it called, microwave. I'm saying maybe because it's not necessary, but maybe because I would like to make my staff and customers to feel comfortable, sorry. Yeah. So I will put that one, and it doesn't cost a lot. You can start from one sewing machine. As the business improves, you can get second machine as the business improves. You can get third machine. And the way I'm going to make it, think about it. Oh, I'm thinking poor. You understand? And I will make it. I bet you early money. Come back next year or next 2 years. I will tell you how the business is going. You understand? And the people, the staff that are going to be working there, I can say, okay, you work for me. If you are working for people here, you must always think about what you can do, or in pop the balloon, they call it, what are you bringing to the table? You understand? You must bring something like customers. You must have customers who will come and sew. So when they come and sew, I will say, for example, this is an example. I'm not going to tell you what I'm planning for my business. I'm just using this as an example, not necessarily. You understand? So I can say, okay, this is a fashion designer working for me. One fashion designer working for me today. Yeah, I will say, okay, because I know my expenditure. I know my expenditure. I know I'll be paying 30,000 on the rent, and I will be paying more on what's it called, tax, and also on electricity. So I will say, okay, let me use a fat fashion designer so that everybody will see. This is the fashion designer. I'm employing you under terms and conditions that I will give that fashion designer is work for me. I will pay you on commission. Why commission? Commission is just because if you say, okay, if you set an amount or salary, you set salary for them that you're going to pay them 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, whatever thousand every month. There is something in human beings, yeah, or employees. They won't work hard. There's something they call in Yoruba. I'm from Yoruba. Ogota, Ogota, Owalaru Akpe. Let me try and translate that in English. Basically, it just means that whether your staff bring business or not, he or she will get paid at the end of the month. Do you see? So they're not going to work hard. But if you put them on commission, the more you work, the more money you get. I've worked that before. I remember in the UK when I first came, I worked for an insurance company. Yeah, there was no salary at all. The salary you get will depend on the number of insurance you sell. And you will have to go out of the office and seek for people who can insure their, maybe, I'm using as an example now. I'm not using the company's example. Maybe if I go and get some customer, oh, insure your house. This is how much you, this, that. Then the money I get from there, the owner of the company will take a percentage. I will take a percentage. That's my business. So let me tell you, when I was working there, I'm telling you, it wasn't easy at all. You will go out and struggle and get business. I was getting business. Not like it was easy. I'm telling you, what I'm trying to do is, what I'm trying to say is like this. To get business, if you are African, you will understand this. It was hard. It was hard. You will go out every day. Sometimes You go out all day, and sometimes you make calls from office. Yeah. I also work for NSPCC as well. I did similar thing like that. You understand? So you call people, you persuade them to come donate in with the NSPCC, yeah, to donate to the company. You understand? But although the difference was, I think NSPCC, I think I had the salary. I can't remember if it was salary or something. But let me use this insurance company is the best. So with the insurance company now, yeah, say it's an example. You understand? I cannot tell you exactly my salary. I cannot tell you exactly the name of the insurance company. I cannot tell you exactly what the insurance company was selling. So I'm just using an example. Say, for example, I got a customer. Oh God. It is time to test. So please press your pendant now. They did an insurance, yeah. And then again, for example, say I sold an insurance for that. Let me use simple example. Um, let me use, oh God, what can I? Let me use 10,000, 10,000 pounds. I sold the insurance for 10,000 pounds. Yeah, 10,000 pounds. Remember, so the company will give me like 10% of that money. It's an example. 10% of the insurance I sold. That will be my salary. I think it's the best way to make money nowadays as a company. Trust me, because you have to make sure that your staff, they work hard for their money. They have this what is it called? Oh, what is it called? I'm forgetting this nowadays. 60-year-old man. Yeah, they have the passion, enthusiasm, the power, the hustle. You understand? They have to go out and hustle for what they need. Money does not fall from sky. Think about it. Think about birds. Think about cats. Think about all animals. Do you know animals don't have a job and they still have to eat? Animals don't have a job, they have to eat. Birds don't have a job, they still have to eat. Think about it, oh. And they do eat. The birds, the animals that don't work, do you know what happens? They will die. May their soul rest in peace. But that's their life. They don't have a job. They cannot apply for a job. Have you ever seen any goat or any animal going for employment? They don't even spend money. A friend of mine was telling me yesterday that there was a dog. This was funny. I don't know. I don't know if that guy was trying to make me laugh. Is that there was a dog in the Western world? Yeah. Well, I like to call maybe China is the Western world. Not really, anyway. But well, really, not really. Whatever. So there was a dog in a country. The dog had nothing to eat because the dog was actually left alone at home for a day, and there was no food, there was nothing, and the dog was hungry. It's not like a fairy tale, isn't it? Even I'm still laughing now as I'm trying to narrate it. So the dog he went to the bush and he used his mouth to unplug a leaf. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me? A leaf. Unplug a leaf. Let me use this as an example. Say this is a leaf. You heard, and took the leaf to to a shop. Let me use a market or shop, wherever. And he took something. To be honest, the guy didn't say that part. He said, what he said was, he gave the leaf to the market seller, and he took maybe biscuit or bread or something. Anyway, what he wants to eat, the dog took it. And I asked the guy, why they not do juggle justice to that animal? Because how would the dog, how would the woman, the market seller, how would she account for that? You understand? But the guy said to me, he said, because the market seller recognized it's a dog and the dog must be hungry. You understand? That's why the dog picked whatever he picked. But because the dog had no means of paying for the goods or service, so that's why the dog just paid with the leaf, gave the leaf to the woman. I just laugh. If say that you, what you gonna do, eh? Some people that go give out when, I'm telling you. I'm gonna say something. Don't be laughing about that. I had a dog in Nigeria, yeah. To be honest, I was a boy. You understand? Like somebody they are feeding, the parents are feeding. Only the dog, you know I cannot feed the dog. You understand? But in my head, what I was doing is, if my parents gave me a bar or bread, I go share them, like gave it to the dog, like intakere, the little one. You understand? Whether the dog is filled up or satisfied or not, it doesn't bother me. I've done what I could do as a boy. I had no job at that time. I was in secondary school, probably even primary school. I can't remember, sha. So one day, my dog was very, very hungry that day. I can't remember why. I can't remember what happened, but he was very hungry. Then he went to a woman in my street, and this woman, she's a seller. She sells bread and beans and bread and beans, yeah, bread and beans and beans and rice and fried fish and all that. You understand? She's got a small store. She's not rich as well. She in my street. So my dog watched this woman well as she dey fry fish. So as soon as the woman went inside to pick something, I don't know what she went to pick, my dog made a move, like movement. My dog got there and he picked one fried fish where the woman they fry. I don't even know if it was one or two. I don't know how many, but he picked the fish. And as she picked, why am I losing? I can't even remember the sex of my dog. Let me just say, as the dog picked her, the woman came out. Hey! The woman ran fast, ran to the dog, and hit the dog with one of the fire stick fire that she was using to fry the fish. Picked it and hit my dog on the eye. One of the eyes just went, the dog just went blind. She no go see. That was the end of the dog. She didn't die. I'm telling you, she didn't die. But the point I'm making is, you see now, training. the dog in the Western world, they've trained them, yeah, and they've trained the people in the Western world. That's why the woman in the Western world gave the whatever the dog came to pick from. Oh, sorry, he or stuff. I've forgotten the sex of the man as well, or the woman, the human. Yeah. So that's the way it is. So in Nigeria, if you do that, you go here where that's a lesson for my dog. I'm so sorry, dog. Was it my fault? If that my dog, if he meet me in heaven, I'm telling you, he go holler for me. Oh. He go say, see my eye. Now you give me this bad eye, you know. Now you let that woman smash my eye. You understand? Because that morning he was hungry. He went for it. Anyway, enough is enough, everybody. Thank you very much for listening to me. I've taught you about business, and obviously I diverted into talking rubbish about other things that doesn't concern anybody. That's part of my story. I like to share my story with everybody as well. You understand? I should think that my story is very interesting sometimes. I could write a book, you know. A lot of people will buy it. Attempted. There are some words I can't pronounce nowadays. I've attempted to write a book. Early this year, I went to Nigeria. I was in Nigeria for 4 weeks. My aim or my plan was to write a book and bring it back to UK and sell it. I got my inspiration from my first daughter. She's a writer in the UK and she's written 3 books. So I just thought, yeah, I might as well let people know my own story. I got a lot of interesting stories. Sad, bad, good, and everything. You understand? Every story is story because it's brand new. Because it's my story and people will like to read about my story. So, again, don't let your story go in vain. Your story is new to the readers and they will find it interesting. Think about business. Think about what you can do. My main point is you don't need money to do. You need money, yes. Sorry. You need money, but you don't need huge money to start a business. Okay, somebody send me diamond. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. I think I'm doing all right. Hi, Betty. Oh, thank you. Justice for Mobad. Wow. People are still going on about Mobad. Chudi, I see you. Wow. Let me try and touch that. Yeah, Mobad. May your soul rest in peace. Trust me. We all love you. Everybody loves you. We're still talking about you till today. Justice for Mohbad, trust me, justice. And it's the same thing. I don't know why this world is just like this nowadays. The world never used to be like this now. You look at hi, Apostle Samuel. I see you. I'm calling you Apostle because your name is Samuel, innit? Yeah. Look at it this way, yeah. B.I.G., Notorious B.I.G., died. You understand? Rumor. Some people say it's not dead. Tupac died. Some people are saying it's not dead. So, my conclusion is whatever happened in this world, the world is not what it used to be before. You understand? When Awolowo died, people know he's dead. You understand? When some people died, they believe he's dead. But in this modern world, this world has changed, you. I'm telling you. As I said, I'm a 60-year-old man. You understand? In my days, when I was growing up, we hear authentic news, no be rumor. You understand? When you hear rumor in those days, you will hear correct rumors, true rumors. You understand? But now, I don't know, maybe it's because of the development of new technology. His new technology, is it good or bad? Why? You understand? People, you see accident, people film it, people show it live. In my days, I remember when I was growing up, my parents, they live near the airport. Yeah. So, you know the plane, yeah? When the plane descends to land at the airport, it's always close to the roof of our parents and everybody in that area anyway. So sometimes when there's an accident, a plane crash, we, the young people, when we hear it, we just rush down there to the crash before, what's it called? Before fire brigade, before they come there. We just go there, we pick, plain food, all their food, butter, ice cream, yogurt, food, jollof rice, everything on the plane, and even the properties of the people on the plane or the air hostess we see all scatter because everybody is dead. You understand? We kids, we didn't know anything at that time. We just pick it. We just pick it and eat it. Even money too. We just take everything we want. You understand? But one thing we won't do is we won't be filming it, film dead body. No. Actually, let me correct myself. In those days, there wasn't camera. We didn't have this modern technology. You understand? Even if we had it, I don't know, I can't remember if we had it. I don't think we had it. Even if we had it, trust me, we won't have one because we are young at that time. It's only the top notch, the parent or $10 we have mobile phone in those days. But the point is, we never used to publicize anything, and there wasn't any unnecessary rumor. Let me add this person, and okay, there's no ad. Okay, so anyway, I have to go. Yeah, everyone, I have to go. I've got an appointment. Oh my God, Jay, I have to go. I got an appointment with my dentist. I gotta go. If I miss it, I'll have to wait till next year again. Ciao. End now.